Hey guys, we'll come over here to the what I like to call the it's kind of strange. I don't know if you can see it or not. Great big black snake right there. And he went into full aggressive mode. And he's actually, I don't think I've ever seen a black snake that aggressive before. And he was rattling his tail like a daggone rattlesnake. He's still doing it. So I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's right there. I mean, I ain't gonna mess with him. I mean, a black snake is a good snake, but I've never seen one rattle their tail like that. So anyways, when I first heard it, sounded like a rattlesnake, and I was like, you really don't see rattlesnakes around here. I mean, there are rattlesnakes in North Carolina, but not really in this part of North Carolina. He's a big one though. I see him right over there. And as long as he don't mess with me, I won't mess with him. But anyways, I fished in this pond a couple times, and as you can see, people are just sorry. I mean, just look at all this trash. It's all over the place. Most of it beer cans. But, there is fish in here. And like I said in the last video when I fished here, the fish are healthy in here. I haven't seen any with any sores or discoloration or anything like that. Well, I guess that old black snake ain't too worried about me. He's sitting in the same spot. I guess that black snake. Ooh. There's something pretty big walking over here in the daggone leaves too. I don't see anything, but I definitely hear something over there. Looks like the black snake decided to go hide somewhere. And I got some friends that if they would have saw that snake, that snake would have been dead. And there's just no need to kill a black snake. They do a lot of good. Now, I've seen a lot of black snakes before, but I've never seen one do their tail like that one was doing. I mean, the only reason I haven't saw him is because I heard his tail and it sounds just like a rattlesnake. Trash everywhere you look. People get on my nerves. See a couple tires in the water over here. Not today. So I switched over to this. I forget who makes this particular one. I think this is a Straight King swim bait. Have the underspin. I painted the tail red. Add a little bit of chartreuse in the body. Alright, let's see if I can see this black snake again. I'd like to see him out here in this field so I can see how long he is. And somebody might have fished this pond just a little while ago. But it's very unusual not to catch fish out here. Picking up all kinds of trash with this underspin. There's one. He was just a little one. Alright guys, so this thing is picking up a lot of trash. So I'm gonna make one more change. Try a yum dinger. And if that don't work, well, there's my buddy. See him right here? He got that tail. He got that tail going. trying to act like a rattlesnake again. So one thing about bass fishing that I'm sure all you guys know is, and this is a lesson that I still struggle with sometimes, but you have to give them what they want. In other words, sometimes all I want to fish with is that whopper popper. But if they don't want that whopper popper, you know, then I have to take the time to switch over to something else. And there's nothing I like better than fishing top water. But if they don't want that, I'll try to figure out what they do want. It's my second snake I've seen this year. The first one was at a different pond, and he was a water snake, not a water moccasin, just a water snake. I just about stepped on the thing before I saw him, and he just went in the water. He didn't want anything to do with me. And if that black snake wouldn't have been rattling his tail like a rattlesnake, honestly, I wouldn't even seen him. He wasn't in my direct path that I was walking. He was just being overly aggressive. He wanted to be seen before he was going to be bothered. Alright, so I switched over to the 4-inch Yum Dinger, and it is the Mardi Gras color. There's that black snake. He wasn't quite as long as I thought he was. Hope you guys saw him. He was probably 4 feet long, maybe a little longer. There's one. Ah, daggone it. He didn't really take it. I just felt the nibble, and then I didn't feel anything. All this trash around this pond is a perfect example of why most pond owners don't want people fishing on their property. I mean, whoever owns this pond should definitely come out here and put some no trespassing signs up. If I see a pond that doesn't have any signs around it, I'll fish in it. But I don't keep any fish, and I sure don't litter. But most of the time, if I'm able to talk to the pond owner, they'll let me go fishing. Doubt I'm gonna see him again. You know, it's like he found another place to hang out. All they want to do in this weather is get in the sun and be left alone. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Leave them alone. Alright guys, appreciate you watching. Please hit that subscribe, like button. Comment down below if you got anything to say. And I'll have more videos coming soon. Take care.